Hello, Dunecrest American School. Let's just get right into it. And guess what we're going to see? All right. So if you have not seen the Dunecrest American School version of the Jungle Book, you need to go to this link right here. The play is about 30 minutes. It's 30 minutes and 8 seconds to be exact. And you'll just get a great performance. You'll enjoy this performance. So please stop by there, watch our students in action in the Jungle Book. Next, we'd like to hear from our French and Spanish teacher next year, Mr. Jeremy Palmer. He'll be coming at us, teaching us some great lessons every single day. So let's just learn about Mr. Palmer and what we can expect from his classes.
Hello, Dunecrest American School. Today we have one of our superstar teachers with us, Professor Jeremy Palmer, who teaches not only Spanish but also French. And he also speaks multiple languages, and he can talk about that here in just a minute. We're so excited about letting everybody know about Jeremy and the exciting things goes on. So thank you so much, Mr. Palmer, for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So tell us, Mr. Palmer, what will it be like to be in your class? What will be the look and feel of things? What are we going to be doing?
First of all, there's a strong focus on pronunciation and anything to do with phonetics. We've got pronunciation rules, and we just memorize them, a whole routine, making sure that we're able to spell, that making sure that we're able to pronounce correctly, and we're able to understand the different accents from the different Spanish that we have in the world, whether it's South American accent or Spanish from Spain. So a strong focus on pronunciation and culture, of course. So there's a stronger use of a wide variety of audio visuals, whether we're able to analyze scenes from a film or videos from documentaries, again from Spain and again from Latin America, just making sure that we're culturally aware and we're able to interact with different Spanish people or Latin people around the world.
That is awesome. Well, what about your own schooling there, Mr. Palmer? I mean, where did you go to college and university at?
I went to a university in Cardiff, which is in Wales. Oh, yeah. That's where I studied French and Spanish, a 4-year degree in the UK. And then I did my postgrad in education online with Nottingham University.
Very nice. So Cardiff by the sea. I love it. I love it. And then I know you're quite the international traveler. So tell us where all you taught are at around the world.
I decided I wanted to be a teacher when I was teaching in a bilingual school in Colombia. And I was teaching in primary school and secondary. I was teaching English as a foreign language. That's when I decided that, okay, well, languages is actually where I need to be. And that's when I found out I had a passion for teaching languages. So since I speak French and Spanish, I decided to make sure that I was able to teach all 3 languages. So I started off in Colombia and now in Dubai, Dunecrest American School, of course.
That is awesome.
IB and the American program as well.
That is fabulous. And then obviously you're was one of our founding teachers. You've been here since the creation of Dunecrest. And so we're so honored that you did all that with us and helped to start this journey. So what is it that you love about Dunecrest?
Well, first of all, the facilities that we have, anything to do with technology, we're able to use the internet, we're able to use big screens, Apple TVs, and the sports facilities, of course, with the swimming pool that we've got, a football field, soccer field, and the gymnasiums, and we've got a reliable source of internet, energy, electricity. We haven't had any power cuts, just like I experienced. That makes a huge difference, and everything's up to date. We also use Google Classroom. All of our students, they've got their iPads or they have their computers, so we're trying to help the environment and make sure that we upload all of our material, all of our activities online so that we don't need to print everything all the time, of course. A major change from Columbia again, so I'm able to be grateful for that. And it's great as well, the fact that we've got superb leaders that are very approachable. We can always have blunt, transparent conversations, and they're always ready to support. So it makes a huge difference when you know that you've got leaders that are there for you and ready to back you up all the time.
Oh, that's very kind. All right, Mr. Palmer, it is so wonderful you to come by and visit with us virtually, of course. And we look forward to you being back into our building and back in session in August when our class is back.
Thank you. All right. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye now.
You too.
All righty. Always a exciting time when Mr. Palmer's in the house. And I'm sure he will be excited to know that we showed his video today because it was requested that we show off Mr. Palmer to everyone. So we did that. It is time to go outdoors and look the sky. Well, maybe not today, but on Sunday, June the 21st at 9:30 a.m., Dubai will experience a unique event. We will experience a solar eclipse. That will be exciting. So let's watch Mr. Matt Backus explain what an eclipse looks like, how it works, and how to view it safely. So parents, now's the time to order a pair of eclipse glasses so they will have time to arrive before this exciting event. So we're going to click over here to Mr. Matt so he can tell us all about it. So thank you, Mr. Matt, for making us aware of this, and let's just all get ready for a solar eclipse.
Thanks, Mr. Bill. So I want to share with everybody an exciting event that's happening on the morning of Sunday, June 21st. So here in Dubai, we're actually going to be able to witness something called a solar eclipse. And what that means is that the moon is going to be in between us here on the earth and the sun, and it's going to block out a portion of the sunlight. So here is my little diagram here. I've got the sun, and what's going to happen is that the moon is going to come over here, slowly slide over and cover up about 90% of the sun here in Dubai. And then it is going to continue moving along and eventually disappear, and we will be back to full sunlight. This is going to happen at around 9:36 in the morning, is going to be the darkest time. But the entire eclipse itself will last for about 2 hours from when it just starts to get a little bit darker and until about 9:36 when it is the darkest. And then about an hour later, it will be back to almost full sunlight. So we're really hoping to have a clear day for that. Now, I think you've probably heard that you should never look at the sun directly with your own eyes. What I have purchased on noon.com for 20 dirhams, and I would recommend everyone else does that from Noon or Amazon, or if you already have a pair yourself, is a pair of eclipse glasses. When I put these glasses on now, I can see absolutely nothing. But if I go outside, it is safe to put these glasses on and to look up at the sun. Right now, I just see the sun as a circle. But on June 21st, when I put these glasses on, I'm going to be able to see the moon moving across the sun, covering up most of it, and then continuing to move across and uncovering most of the sun. So that is the safe way that you can look at the sun. There are other ways that you can do it as well by making a pinhole camera. But since we still have about 3 weeks till this event, I'd recommend that you go online and try and get yourself a pair of eclipse glasses. So let's just show you a little bit more about what this eclipse is and how it is going to look from where we are. And I'll share with you my screen here. What I'm looking at here is a map of the world, and this dark red line is going to be the total darkness. It's called totality, where this dark, thin red line is where the moon will cover up actually 100% of the sunlight. As you move away from that red line, where we are just outside of it, the sun is going to cover up about 90% of it. Actually, technically 86% of the sun will be covered up. So it's going to be almost like it's dark, but not quite. If you were to go down to Muscat and drive about another 20 minutes south of there, that's actually where the complete line of totality is, nearest to where we are here. So this eclipse is going to start way out here in the Pacific Ocean, moving across Taiwan, China, northern India, Pakistan, Oman, Yemen, Ethiopia, South Sudan, and over the DRC. If you are not in this area right now, unfortunately, you won't be able to see any of the eclipse. And if you're lucky enough to be somewhere along the red line in the middle, you'll actually be able to get 100% of that sunlight will be covered up. I've actually also got an animation from this website just to show you quickly what this eclipse is going to look like in our sky here. So let's bring it back to the beginning. This is going to be at about 8:30 in the morning before the eclipse starts.
6 o'clock.
And it's going to start at about 8:20, 8:15 in the morning, and you see slowly the moon is going to go and cover up the sun. And the darkest point of the day is going to be 9:36 in the morning, and then the moon will continue to move off of the sun, and the sunlight will be restored to 100%. So I'm really hoping this will be a clear day, so you'll be able to get a good view of this, and you'll be able to go out and experience this event, because they're pretty rare, especially in an area that's pretty populated and at an easy time to be able to see. So I definitely would recommend, again, that you try and get yourself a pair of eclipse glasses so that you can safely look at the sun. And this event is going to take a while, so it's not like you're going to look up at the sky for 1 second and be like, oh, I missed it. If you get one pair of glasses and you want to share them with your brother or your mom, and you can all take turns looking up at the sun during this eclipse, that will work just fine. You don't all need a pair of glasses. Just make sure you don't ever look at the sun without the proper protection on your eyes. So I'm really looking forward to June 21st. And I hope you are as well, because this is a very unique event, and I hope you've learned a little bit something about how our solar system works. So thanks, everybody, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.
All righty. Thank you, Mr. Matt. That was exciting stuff, and I want you to all get your solar eclipse glasses, and let's go out there and experience an amazing event that's happening right here in Dubai. Now, students, when you were very small and learning to walk, everyone around you was very encouraging. Your mom and your dad said things like, come on, you can do it. With their hands out, they would say, walk to me, walk to me. Matter of fact, they had competitions on who you would walk to first. That's what they do. But with all that encouragement from others, learning to walk is just much easier. All righty? No matter how old you are, whether you are 2 years old or 80 years old, we all need encouragement from those around us. We need to be encouraged to be the best we can be. Now listen to these words from Goethe, a German literary genius. If you treat a man as he is, he will stay as he is. But if you treat him as if he were what he ought to be and could be, he will become that bigger and better man. So today, let's give each other enthusiastic words of support. Let's expect only the best from ourselves and each other. And as Goethe said, is what is right, we can all be bigger and better people with a little bit of encouragement. Now you have a choice. You can make it a great day or a fantastic day. The choice is yours. At Dunecrest American School, we're about raising student achievement every day, every way.